Day 30, Micah chapter 3 verses 5 to 8. Here is God's message to the prophets, the preachers who lie to my people. For as long as they are well paid and well fed, the prophets preach. Isn't life wonderful? Peace to all. But if you don't pay up and jump on their bandwagon, their God bless you turns to God damn you. Therefore you're going blind. You'll see nothing. You live deep in the shadows and know nothing. The sun has set on the prophets. They have had their day. From now on it is night. Visionaries will be confused. Experts will be all mixed up. They'll hide behind their reputation and make lame excuses to cover up their God ignorance. But me, I'm filled with God's power, filled with God's spirit of justice and strength, ready to confront Jacob's crime and Israel's sin. Meditation. Most of us prefer to be in the good books of those in authority. We would like to scale up the ladder of position and authority, and the best way would be to do that which pleases authority. Dissenting voices are always frowned upon. If you don't like being a cheerleader and instead choose to be a prophet, someone who criticizes candidly in the presence of power, someone free to dissent, someone authorized to criticize, someone like Micah, the first prophet ever to attribute words to the Spirit of God. Micah criticizes Judah's leaders for their inattention to justice, but his real issue is with the other prophets whom he condemns. First, as long as they are well paid and well fed, the prophets preach, "Isn't life wonderful? Peace to all." In short, the prophecy for profit. These prophets are suffused with self-interest. They cozy up for power. Second, the prophets can't see that criticism is inspired by the Spirit of God. They accuse Micah of claiming that God has lost patience with Judah, claiming that according to Micah, the prophet of the Lord has been cut short. Impatience is experienced as cutting short the Spirit. By their logic, criticism indicates that God has given up, that God's own Spirit is depleted. Third, other prophets look at all the wrong places for inspiration, in spurts of revelation rather than the long haul. So Micah predicts, "You are going blind. You'll see nothing. You live in deep shadows and know nothing." The sun has set on the prophets. They've had their day. From now on, it's night. Visionaries will be confused. Experts all mixed up. They'll hide behind their reputation and make lame excuses to cover up their God ignorance. Micah's message is unavoidable. If a leader consistently focuses on self-interest, that leader needs a dose of Micah's message. This is a tough message for those of us in a culture where one's success is trumpeted to the entire world, especially on social media. Secondly, if a leader consistently rejects criticism, then the leader needs a dose of Micah's message. But God has not given up. God has not stopped speaking. God's spirit breath continues to flow, but in words of criticism. If a leader consistently looks for the Spirit in determinate inspiration rather than a steady flow embedded in discipline, the leader needs a dose of Micah's message. Prophets like Micah do not earn their livelihood by pleasing authorities. They do not see criticism as a problem. They do not rely on spurts of enthusiasm. They are not seduced by power. When they are self-critical and when they cultivate inspiration, like the qualities of justice, power and might which Micah champions through a lifelong companionship of the Spirit. Prayer. Holy Spirit, when I am seized by self-interest, snatched by smooth words, seduced by spiritual shortcuts, claim me, criticize me, call me back to justice, not dishonesty, to power, not reliance on power, to might, not the pretense of peace. Call me back to an enduring experience of you. Amen.